guys, and welcome to your second video. Today we're going to be learning about ways to communicate at work, how we can give or take a compliment or a criticism. As well, we're going to learn about requests, how to answer to them and how to make them in a formal and friendly way, alright? So be sure to pay attention to the video, and if you got any doubts, be sure to let me know, okay? First, we have to be sure to understand that the way we normally communicate and the way we communicate at work are not the same. Why? Well, because there are rules and expectations to be met at a workplace. Businesses will recognize you as a worker, not as a person. Usually when we communicate at work, we do three basic things, which are giving or taking a compliment, give or take criticism, or we make a request or we answer to it. First, let's start with a compliment. A compliment is a polite expression of praise or admiration. We can use it as a noun and as a verb. For example, the boss gave me a compliment on my work. Here we're using the sentence as a noun. El jefe me dio un cumplido por mi trabajo. Now, using compliment as a verb, we can see the sentence, the boss complimented me on my work. Complimented sería el verbo en pasado diciendo la acción de dar el cumplido. Entonces sería el jefe dando el cumplido por el trabajo de la persona. When we compliment someone, we give them a positive comment about their work and maybe about their effort. For example, you did a great presentation in the meeting. Hiciste una gran presentación en la junta. That's a way of saying a compliment. Now the way we reply is, thank you, that's very kind. Gracias, eso es muy amable. And that's how we treat a compliment. Now, let's talk about criticism. Criticism is sort of the opposite of a compliment, but it doesn't mean it is negative. You see, criticism means the act of giving your opinion or judgment about the good or bad qualities of something or someone. For example, this sentence is a criticism. You are coming late to work. You should care more about punctuality. Estás llegando tarde a trabajar. Debería importarte más la puntualidad. That will be a criticism. And that reply to that criticism will be, you are right, I am sorry. I'll do my best so this won't happen again. Tienes razón, lo lamento. Haré lo mejor para que esto no vuelva a pasar otra vez. Now, criticism is really important because it tells us what we need to improve in order to meet the standards of our job and give a better performance. Teamwork is vital in almost all lines of work, and making requests and answering to them is a crucial part of getting the job done. A request is the act of politely or officially asking for something. In order to make a request, we use modal verbs to ask questions like, would you mind helping me carrying these boxes? We can see we have a modal verb right there that will be would. Would es nuestro modal verb. Y la pregunta significa, ¿te importaría ayudarme con estas cajas, a cargar estas cajas? Podemos ver que es una pregunta formal, pero al mismo tiempo es educada. Y la manera en que se contesta esta pregunta es, sure, let me help you. Claro, déjame ayudarte. Eso ya es una respuesta positiva y también es formal. Up next, we have, will you be so kind to mail last week's report? ¿Serías tan amable de enviar el reporte de la semana pasada? Esto, como pueden ver, es todavía un poquito más formal. ¿Serías tan amable? Would you be so kind? Lo hace más formal. And the answer is positive. Yes, let me get on it. alright? Then we have, can you call human resources for me, please? ¿Puedes llamar a recursos humanos por mí, por favor? Este todavía es más amable, no tan formal, pero tiene un poquito más de cordialidad. And the answer will be, I'm sorry, I can't. I have a meeting in 5 minutes. Lo siento, no puedo. Tengo una junta en 5 minutos. Aquí la respuesta es negativa, pero sigue siendo amable. And lastly we have, could you give me a hand with these papers? Here we have could as our modal verb. And this is very informal, esto es muy informal. ¿Me podrías echar una mano con estos papeles? Ya no es tan formal, pero sigue siendo educado. And the answer will be, no problem, que no hay problema. Y eso ya aplica como neutral, no es ni tan formal ni tampoco es tan informal, pero cumple con responder la pregunta. Okay guys, that's everything for this time. I hope you're having yourself a great time, having yourself a good time with your family, and knowing how to spend your time. Take a lot of care, and I'll see you in the next one.